Alright. All set up. Hey Uki, how are you doing? How are you? So, gingerbread house stream. I said I was gonna do it last time. Jitterybot is a robot, that's true. You are real. I believe you. Nice save.
Looks so blurry.
Oh. Oops, there goes my camera. Good, but can you move it this way? More? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for hosting, Uki. I appreciate that. So, gingerbread house. First thing I need to do is I already cracked an egg white into here. And I'm gonna add all of this powdered sugar to make my white icing. I hope this bowl is gonna be big enough for this. So Uki, how are you doing? Oh boy, there's a whole cloud of powdered sugar. Oh, I think this might fit. It's a pretty small bowl for this though. I underestimated it. There. That should be good. You're doing good, Uki? That's good to hear. What's made your day good so far? Alright, now I got a whole bunch of spoons right next to me, so let's mix this up. I want it to be nice and thick. Ooh, before I mix it up, I have this peppermint extract. Peppermint. That I just got all over my hand. Oh no, that's no good. But I want to add that to my base icing to give it a nice pepperminty flavor. I'm just adding a capful. It's 6 a.m. for me. I've done nothing. Oh wow, okay. 6 a.m.? So you've been up all this time? Have you been watching Twitch or playing games or just hanging out? What's been going on since, well, I guess the entire night. This is going everywhere already. That's great. Depending on if this is gonna mix in, I might have to add some water, but we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. It's starting to mix. Ooh, it's smelling really pepperminty. Oh, you just woke up. Okay. That's good. Well, it's 6 a.m. Makes sense that you haven't done anything yet. Not that insane, man. You should see the people that... Oh, yikes. Sorry about that. That was my phone. Let me send a message real quick that I can't come to the phone right now. Give me a minute. There we go. Gosh, that was loud. So do you have any plans for today? This is mixing in nicely, actually. I think once it all gets a little more hydrated, we'll be fine with this. Because I want this to be a really sticky, thick frosting. Which is definitely getting there. Got to put in driving mode? I guess so. I'm trying to drive this stream towards quality. Pretty much. Well, I mean, I do like having my my ringtone on, just in case anything happens, or I really need to get to the phone, you know? So I would rather have it on, even though it could be a little disruptive. There we go. We're getting a nice thick icing here, I think. Maybe too thick. Play more Batman Batman. Wow, that's hard for me to say for some reason. Batman Arkham Asylum. Make my AC snowman. Sounds like a plan. I haven't played that. What kind of game is that? Batman Arkham Asylum. This is getting there for sure. I know it might be a little bit hard to see since it's white on white, but we're getting a pretty decent frosting consistency here. Pretty thick though, so I think I might add a little bit of water. This is pretty tough to mix though. Batman puzzle solving, stealth, beat up people, lots of dead people. Oh, okay. Sounds like fun. What do you play that on? What console? Or PC? Or whatever. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of water to this. I'll be back in a sec. Just a splash to hydrate it. You play it on PC? Oh, cool. Stream Elements, letting everyone know that I have merch. Is that a new game? Or has it been around for a while? Oh yeah, this is better. This is a little bit more easily mixable. I might have added a little too much peppermint, but that's okay. Not new? Been around for a bit? Over a decade? Oh wow, okay. So it's been around. There we go. I think that's a really nice icing consistency. Let me get the excess off the spoon. Mix it back in with the rest to get it all incorporated. That seems about good. Just realized that I didn't have a towel, but I got one right next to me now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this up, mostly white, and I'm also gonna I have these two small bowls here, which I'm gonna add red and green to. Little accents of color. I've been looking up gingerbread house inspiration. Oh boy, that didn't really go that well, but that's okay. Gingerbread house inspiration, and I've seen a lot of like more rustic designs that I like. I want to keep enough of the white icing. I think I might have added a little much here. 17. Hi Inverter, how are you? What am I making with the... Oh, hi Harry, how are you? What am I making with the batter? So this is actually the icing that I'm going to be frosting the gingerbread house with. So I got this really cute gingerbread house set. There we go. This one right over here. It's a little package that I got from IKEA. Hi Tyson Wolf, how are you? Jittery bot's always around. So I'm making 3 colors of icing. I've got my white icing here, and then to this one, got a little on my finger. I'm doing okay, just sick at the minute. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. I hope you feel better soon. Let me grab another spoon and add my red food coloring to this one. Just a dash. Don't want to make it too dark. I think that should be about good. We'll see. Ooh, that does give it a really nice red color. Because I want it to be like actually red. I don't want it to be pink. So I do want it to be red enough. Tyson Wolf, thank you so much for hosting the stream. I appreciate that. Cat Houston TX713. Hi there. Hello, have you ever just poured milk on the gingerbread house to see if it has any leaks? I have not, but that's an interesting idea. Stick around and I might. Me too, because it's horrible being sick. Oh, I'm sure. There. That's a nice red color. Roof leaks. I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would leak. Ooh, I should really put the caps back onto this food coloring right away to, like, you know, not have a disaster on my hands. So that's the red coloring, and then I have my green food coloring, which I'm going to add to this one. Grab a new spoon. That really looks like glue. I mean, practically it is. But it's actually my icing. Alright, add a dash of green to this. I don't want this green to be too bright, so I'm only going to add a tiny bit. Just a drop. It started leaking, so don't want that to get anywhere. Oh boy. I already got green all over my hands. I'm slowly turning into the Grinch. Does it taste like food coloring? Well, it should actually taste like peppermint because I just added some peppermint extract into it. So, I hope it doesn't taste like food coloring. That would be too bad. Alright, let's mix this up. I hope this doesn't turn too bright of a green. Oh, it's very yellow, actually. I might have to add a little bit more green just to get it an actual green, because this is turning a little bit yellow. What's everyone doing this Christmas? Ooh, fun question. What am I doing for Christmas? I'm gonna be at my parents' house most of the day. In the morning, I'm gonna be over here with my boyfriend at our house. And then in the afternoon, I'm going over to my parents and, you know, opening up some presents, having a good time with them. Alright, 2 more drops. Let me wipe off the rim here. This is so gonna get on my pants. Looks like glue with Mountain Dew. Honestly, you're right. It totally does. Let's make it a little more green to make it a little less Mountain Dewy. I might just be making it more Mountain Dewy, though. But that's fine. We like Mountain Dew. Remember when everyone was incredibly obsessed with Mountain Dew? That was a weird time. This is a little better. Family is what makes Christmas special, otherwise it's just another day. Pretty much, yeah. Extreme gingerbread house. It's just Mountain Dew and Cheetos. I want to add a little more green. I know this is going to make it like a bright neon green, but I mean, we're halfway there anyways. Oh boy. That was a lot. Well, maybe we're going for evergreen. Maybe that's what we're going for. It's fine. I mean, this works too. It's a little brighter green than I was going for, but I wasn't getting the pretty pastel anyways. I remember when everyone was obsessed with Surge Soda. Really? I don't think I was there for that. When was that? Yeah, so we made neon green, but that's fine. Christmas tree green. Yeah, let's just act as if this is Christmas tree green. Don't forget about the stressful gift shopping and the long lines for everything if that's a normal day for you. Sorry. Yeah. Well, luckily we don't have to deal with all that this year. At least I don't, since all the shops are closed here. So, I got my 3 icings. What I'm going to do is put these 2 red and green ones aside. And I'm going to start with some white. Let me grab, I got a little plastic bag and I got 3 piping tips. 3 3D printed piping tips, that is. Oh, in like the 2000s. Okay. That's earlier than I was expecting. Had to deal with it when I was grocery shopping. Ooh, that's true. The grocery shopping has been a little crazy. Don't remind me about the shopping. I know, right? Actually, I think that might be why my dad just called me. I think he might be grocery shopping for Christmas dinner. He knows what I need. I don't know. Maybe I'll call him back in a couple minutes. Anyways, I am going to snip off a corner. Sorry that my arm keeps going in front of this camera. It sucks, I just got my stuff online. Yeah, I got most of my stuff online too. I got some things in stores before they all closed, but besides that, most of it was online. Any food or meal you always get on Christmas? My dad really likes the tradition of having some type of fish on Christmas Eve. There we go. I kind of want to add some tape to this to reinforce the edges. Do I have any tape here? I mean, it should be fine, but still I want to add a little bit of tape. Let me see if I have any in here. There we go. Got some. So, yeah, my dad likes making something like lobster or bouillabaisse, something like that, on Christmas Eve. But that's probably going to be pushed to Christmas Day this year. And besides that, very, like, classic Christmas dishes, you know? Classic American Christmas dishes, I should say. Let's reinforce these edges real quick. Online saved Christmas this year? Oh, for sure. Absolutely. My mom's birthday is today, and I forgot that I need to get her a gift. So it's gonna be a bloodbath out there. Oh no. Well, tell her happy birthday from me. I hope she has a great day. Even though you forgot to get your mom a gift, which is unbelievable. No, I'm sure you had good intentions. I'm sure you were just busy. You're gonna get yelled out of the house if you forget that. She gotta come over here first. There. Now that these edges are a little more reinforced, it gets a little more structure. So I'm gonna add all the white icing into this bag. Or maybe most of it, who knows. Ooh, this does dry out kind of quickly, so I apparently need to work fast. Also, I am absolutely the worst at piping bags, so bear with me here. Let me roll over the top edge. Once again, structure-wise. That should help me out. Okay, this is very sticky icing, so this only goes in very slowly. Oh boy. Oh, this is already not going well. Well, you ever just press a piping bag and it burst? I have, and that's the worst. Or use a long cup to hold the bag. That's actually a pretty good idea. I don't really have a long cup near me though. I think I'll be fine with this. I think it would also maybe slide down the cup, but who knows. We're getting there though. I feel like this is supposed to be a struggle. So how about you guys? Any Christmas dinner traditions that you're going for this year? Jamie, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. For the 2nd month, I really appreciate that, Jamie. 2 months already, craziness, for sure. Thank you so much. There, that's pretty much all the white icing. So, got a bag of white here. So I can put this bowl aside. You gotta fold the bag over the cup. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Usually I just do Christmas Eve, then go to the club. Sounds like fun.
Hi there, goodbye, Jamie.
I've never decorated a gingerbread house. This is gonna be so cute, I bet. Aw. I've only decorated a gingerbread house once, and it was years and years ago. This is already kind of coming out of the tip, but that's okay. We'll deal with that when we have to. I also got all this stuff for decorating. I got these mint gumdrops. These candy canes. Let me tell you, these candy canes are not peppermint flavor. And I was so disappointed the first time that I got these. Now I know. But these are banana flavored candy canes, and it doesn't say that on the box anywhere. I was so disappointed. Anyways, I got a whole big bowl of candy here. It's like these mini M&Ms, these like kind of tough gumdrop type of things. These mini moons and mice and fish and stuff. That's pretty much all I've got in this bowl. And I've got some marshmallows, some cinnamon sticks, some rosemary for a rosemary tree, some Rolos. I'm not sure what I'm going to use those for. Checks out. The expiration date is fine. I just got them at the store. I know they're not expired because I got them the same last year. Exactly. Like, cherry would have been fine, but banana flavored. Recover on Christmas. That's fair. That's good. And I got these Kit Kats. So I think I'm just gonna start off with doing all the white decorations. And then I'll go on to the colored ones. Can't recall how many times I've ate past the expiration date, but I'm still good. I mean, most of the time it's fine. It's actually more of a sell-by date usually, but I don't know. Judgment call on that one. So I got this really cute gingerbread house kit from IKEA. So let's see what we got in here. We got the front panels, the roof, the side panels, and the chimney. There's no instructions in here, which I'm disappointed by, but that's okay. I think I'll do these front panels first. So I've got a whole bunch of inspiration images that I've, for some reason, not saved on Pinterest, just screenshotted from Pinterest. But let me show you guys, or at least I'm gonna try to show you guys, kind of what my inspiration is. Let's see here. So here's one that I really liked. If it'll maybe focus. Slowly focusing. Maybe this camera will show better. Okay, I guess not. Well, then I'll just describe them. What if it came all broken? Would you be devastated? Honestly, yeah, because I really don't want to have to bake my own gingerbread house. That would be incredibly annoying. But I got it at the store. So how do you eat the gingerbread house? Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. So this first gingerbread house that I have the inspiration for that you cannot see, still cannot see, has like mostly white frosting everywhere. You don't, exactly. You just kind of keep it forever. It has mostly white frosting. It has like these U type of shapes on the roof made with white icing, and it's got like these little, I'd say like Scandinavian type of patterns on it. It's like, maybe if I zoom in it'll accept it. Nope, still not. Alright, never mind then. It's got like these V types of shape, lots of dots. It's hard to explain, but it's also got like those rosemary Christmas trees, which I'm really into. Then another one is, I think this one might actually show off. Yeah, you can kind of see that. So that one has more like a really basic shapes and stuff going for it, but I think that's really cute. Gingerbread house mukbang. Yeah, but it'll be in a year. You pick at the topping, then Hulk smash the rest so you can eat the crackers. Exactly. That makes a lot of sense. I also really liked this gingerbread house, which has all these like candy cane swirlings and stuff. I'm gonna try to recreate something like this, but I don't think I'm anywhere near skilled enough to do this kind of stuff. And this one also kind of has like the designs that I was talking about, like the Scandinavian type of designs. Sorry if this is hard to see. And then this one also has the candy cane type of stuff going on, so that's mainly what I'm going for. Don't look at references every time. I do it never turn out as the pick and it hurts. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna pretty much set it away now and just do my own thing. But those are kind of my inspirations, more than references. I did do archery. It was really fun. I haven't been able to do it as much this year. Let me plan this out a little bit. But there was an archery competition that I joined in on. We're not allowed to call it a competition because you're not allowed to have sports competitions at all. So we had to call it a training with not actual prizes, more like awards for training the best, I guess. But it was really fun nonetheless, and I'm glad I got to do it again this year. Usually I join in during Christmas, Halloween, sometimes like during Sinterklaas or during the summer. There's a couple of them. So I usually join in about maybe 5 times a year. But this year, I think there was only like 1 or 2, which was too bad. And I had a good time. I did really bad, but I always do. I'm kind of afraid to get started, but let's just get into it. I think I'm gonna do the borders of the windows first. So let me just kinda... Okay. Kinda learn how, like, stiff this frosting is. I'm sorry if this is gonna be a little hard to see. Let me try to type it this way. So I want like kind of a dot at the end, and then just like a line, and then a dot. Something like that. Let's get started! Just kind of like that. All right. I'm already messing up here, but that's okay. It's not about it being perfect, it's about it being fun. I get hungry watching this. I understand why. Get yourself a snack. Let me do that on the other window as well. There. So how about the rest of you? Have you ever decorated a gingerbread house? Or are there other cookie type of traditions that you partake in? I think I want like another window at the top here, so I'm gonna try to make that kind of like an attic window. And I'll make that a little bit smaller. There. I'm trying not to completely block off the camera, but it's kind of tough. I did one last year with my daughter. With my daughters, I could this year, but I can't because of COVID. Oh no. That's too bad. But I'm glad you at least got to do it once. Did they enjoy it? I'm wondering, maybe I can switch the camera to the other side. Let me do this top window and then let me see if I can make that work. They loved it? Oh good, I'm glad. Did you use like a kit or did you bake them yourself? Man, Pinterest is such a weird place because you've got all these like, either the Pinterest moms that are like, you need to do everything from scratch and here's how to do it, or just buy a kit. Like the lazy Pinterest moms. And I think that's so funny. We used a kit? Oh good. A lot easier. For sure. Alright, I'm gonna give this a little window pane. Just like this. That's looking pretty cute. There. I feel like I did get this icing a good consistency, so I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna try to get this camera to the other side of me. Let me invoke some help. Alright, we're making it work.
Just,
Be right back. We're gonna put the camera on the other side and then I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Camera on the other end. Uh-oh.
What? Camera's not working?
Well... I already know what to do. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright, that's working. Camera 1's working. And camera 2 is working. Alright, let me set this up a little nicer. That should work. Now you guys can maybe actually see what I'm doing. I hope that's kind of a good view for you guys. Ooh, I forgot I also have my peppermint mocha to be drinking. Alright. Now comes the part that's like decorating, which is a little scary, but we'll figure it out. I think I want to add like a V type of shape to the roof. That doesn't really look good, but that's okay. Oop. The line broke here. Concentration is everything. Tough, tough, tough. That's not too bad. Let's add one to the other side as well. Ooh, that swirl is much better. It's kind of tough to squeeze this out. Well, I figured out which one is going to be the front, because this one looks much better. Like, this one has really nice swirlies at the end, and this one just kind of has blobs. So, we found the front. Let's see here. I'm seeing people add, like, dots around the window. And on top, I'm seeing lots of hearts, lots of like swirlies, lots of dots and swirlies, like this. And I think that's kind of what I'm gonna be going off of. Dots, hearts, swirlies, leaf-like shapes. I think I want like an upside down heart right here. I guess I'm gonna fill that in. Ooh, that's kind of hard, and that just looks like a blob. A vaguely heart-shaped blob. Maybe if I use some skewers, some wooden skewers, I can make that a little bit better of a shape. Love the creativity, thank you. If only I had a wooden skewer here. Let me find one. I know I have one in the drawer. Yikes, that was loud. There. Got some wooden skewers. I probably don't need that many, but it's fine. I'd rather have too many than too little at this point. Too few. There. Scooch in a little closer. Now let's try to make this a heart shape. I'm going to pull out the tail end here. Make that a little sharper. Push in the middle. And then just kind of swirl the ends out this way. This is also never ever gonna dry. These huge blobs of icing. That's okay. We'll deal with that when we get there. Something about like this. At least it looks better than it was looking. Something like that. Let me show you. That kind of looks like a heart. And let's do that on the other end. Actually, the icing's kind of already drying on this one. That's promising. Here we go. Yeah, just as a blob, this looks bad, but like, we'll get there. Just a little poking and prodding. We got a decent heart shape. Swirling it around a little bit to make it a little rounder. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. Let's add some dots around that. Because that's what I see all the Pinterest people do. Are you guys on Pinterest? Do you ever use it? I feel like it's an incredibly useful tool for inspiration, but that's about it. I don't think I'll ever post on Pinterest myself. Even though it is like pretty much the biggest social media platform. Or at least one of them. This is really not giving me very clean dots, but that's okay. Haven't used it in a while. Yeah. I'm just noticing that my internet is not great, so I'm probably lagging for you guys, aren't I? Is it lagging at all, or is it fine? If it's lagging, I'll grab the internet cable. I should have anyways. I want these dots to get a little bigger near the end here. Just about like that. It's okay, seems fine to me. Alright, good. I'm glad. Let me move this camera up a little bit closer. Always a struggle to find the right angles here. I think that's better. Brings you in a little closer. Since these baking streams are way out of my usual usual streaming setup, it's always a little bit of a struggle to make it work at the beginning. But we'll get there. At some point I'll have a fully functioning baking stream. Watch out for that moment. Only a bit, but all good. Alright. Not too bad then. I feel like this one has a lot fewer dots than the other side. Oh well. That'd be awesome, I know, right? It's looking pretty cute though. Let me add those to the other side as well. So what are you guys most excited about for Christmas? I mean, I'm obviously excited about, like, giving and receiving the gifts. That's always really fun. I love seeing other people happy with the gifts that I gave them. And I love seeing what people think of for me when they're out shopping. I feel like it really shows off, like, what people think about your personality. The food? Ooh, for sure. Food's gonna be great. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be cooking yet, which I should probably figure out since I'm gonna start cooking tomorrow. And I'll basically be cooking all weekend. So, I'll probably have to figure that out today. Christmas dinner and opening presents with my daughters on video chat. Oh, fun! I hope they love their gifts. I'm not for the presents anymore, but yeah, for the food. I don't know, I like giving people gifts. I feel like it's fun. I also like sending Christmas cards and stuff like that. Letting people know that I'm thinking of them. I'm pretty sure all my friends have received their Christmas cards from me. They should have by now. Let me press down on these dots over on this end. We've got a couple peaks that I want to press down slightly. There. Something like that. Can't wait to see their smiling faces when they see Daddy spoiled them rotten this year. Oh, that's so nice. I love that. It's just like you get to really treat people. Kind of wanted to move the tripod out of frame, but it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. All right. Dots are done for now. Let me add like some swirly bits around this bottom window. That's basically a fancy S, but that's okay. I just realized that it's gonna... Actually, it doesn't have to be harder. I was gonna say it was gonna be a lot harder to do it the other way around, but it doesn't have to be. Wait, now I have to actually think about this, because I want it to be... Okay, yeah, I got it. So, do you want to tell us about what you got for your daughters for Christmas? I'd love to hear. There. That's about right. Press down that peak. that's what that's looking like. Pretty cute. The other side is a little more swirly, but that's okay. Now, in the middle here, what am I gonna add there? Maybe another heart, but I'll try to not fill it in. Maybe I should do that with the skewer, honestly. Let me try that. Oh yeah, that works pretty well. So what are you guys going to be making for Christmas dinner? Do you have any plans? There we go. I kind of want to make this one shaped as if it's two candy canes together, so I can add the red stripes on this one. I got them loads of Nintendo Switch stuff and art stuff because they really enjoy art, and I got them some new clothes. Oh, that's so cool! I'm sure they'll be very happy with that. That sounds amazing. I'm so glad you were able to get them as much as you can. I'm sure they'll appreciate it so much. Gosh, that'll be so fun once I have my own kids. Figuring out what to get them for Christmas and like asking them what they want from Santa. Promising them they won't get that one thing that they're asking for, the one big thing, and then watching them open it up anyways on Christmas. That'll be cool. There. Christmas dinner is always crazy at my house. I go all out, so there's always leftovers. Ooh, but the leftovers are so good though. I am noticing quite a bit of a drop in my, I don't even know what that stands for, KBS. So let me grab the internet cable first real quick, and then that should be better. Can you grab me the internet cable? I don't even have to do it myself. So what kind of food are you going to be making?
Wait a second.
I always kind of look forward to the leftovers. You gotta have lots of Tupperware and tin foil for those. Oh, for sure. During,
Just be careful for
yeah.
fine art.
There we
Drink
go.
your coffee.
I'm gonna drink my coffee.
No, you're not. It's already cold.
There. I'm getting a drink your coffee, so I guess I will. Yeah. Sorry about that. It should be stable and good now. I hope. Once it reconnects fully, then we should be, yeah, stable, good. Good internet now. Looks like changing from Wi-Fi connection now. Yeah. It was changing connections. Took a little bit, but We're back online. So, what I was saying was, for Thanksgiving dinner, I got a whole new set of Tupperware, because I knew I was going to need so much more than I already had. So, I've got lots of Tupperware, I've got lots of tin foil and plastic wrap. I got these, like, plastic or silicone covers from IKEA. They're like these round covers that you can stretch over basically anything. Those are really convenient for these times. When you have lots and lots of food left over. What's you guys' favorite leftovers? I'm trying to think which is mine. It's harder with vegetarian stuff, but I think leftover mac and cheese is really good. I feel like that eats well cold as well. I like having leftover cranberry sauce, although I made a big amount, a very large amount of it for Thanksgiving, and it just kind of stuck in my fridge for a while, so I had to get rid of it eventually. But I do love putting that on like sandwiches and stuff. Eating it with cheeses and cheeses and things. For some reason, my speech today is just not working out. And this heart isn't going the best either. I feel like the other one looks much better. Oh well. Any form of stew is good for me as leftovers. Ooh, that does sound good. I feel like things like turkey leftovers and stuff are really good. So, it's kind of too bad that I don't eat that anymore. Just because of the leftovers. I feel like potato leftovers are usually pretty good. Any type of sauces are usually good left over. Casseroles that you can just heat up again. But yeah, stews are probably the best, since they only get better with time. Alright, we got these two hearts. What else am I... Let me check out the references again. References. I just said that they weren't references. Inspiration pictures. See what people have going on. Oh, that's right. I added the swirlies to the sides. Let me add those on this side as well. Do you guys have a good time during New Year's? I feel like New Year's Eve is such a weird time. Plus, on a cold day, stew is amazing. Ooh, for sure. Having some leftover in your fridge and being like, ooh, I can still warm this up and have a nice hot stew. Yeah, that's good stuff. No, I feel like New Year's Eve is such a weird time in general. Like, it's either people are having, like, serious fun, or none at all. I was talking about this on my stream, like, 2 days ago. How we have this thing called the Top 2000 in Holland, which is the top 2000 best songs ever, basically, as voted for by a whole bunch of Dutch people. And we have that going on during New Year's and the days before. It's on TV and there's like a whole TV show about it. And it's on the radio and everything. That's usually really fun. So I do really enjoy that. But there is one tradition that has been taken away from us this year, which is basically blowing up the whole country. In Holland during New Year's, you're usually allowed to light off basically any fireworks you want, except for like there's some illegal fireworks that are like basically bombs. But this year, they were like, you know what? We're not going to do that anymore. I'm not sure if that's ever coming back. I'm kind of glad that it's gone. Because it was scary, honestly. The way people were messing around with fireworks. It was basically, if you were walking around outside at like 12 o'clock or basically any hour after that until like basically 5 in the morning, you could barely see. Enjoy a cigar and some alcohol on New Year's Eve with my dad. That sounds nice. That sounds really chill. Sounds like a good time. I hope I can do that this year. I hope so too. That would be great. I know that seeing family this year is tough, but I hope with enough safety precautions, you guys can still see your family and have your traditions. There. There's my swirlies. What else do we have here? Lots of dots, lots of little stripy things. Ooh, that's kind of cute. There's like this, well, this shape. Let me make it. Kind of like a petal shape. About like that. I think that looks pretty cool too. So we'll add a couple of those petal shapes. Just right up here. And pull that down a little bit into this crevice. My hands are covered in green. This is also this spout of the piping bag is just kind of receding into the bag. The tape basically has no purpose anymore. So let's just take that off. Actually, it seems that maybe it did have a purpose in the first place. Okay, yeah, it did have a purpose. And I just removed it. So let me add new tape. Because it actually, apparently, was quite important for the structural integrity of this whole situation. Oh boy. I feel like I just made a huge mess out of this. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. There. So yeah, basically the New Year's tradition of blowing up the country with a million different kinds of firework is not really happening this year, which I don't mind too much, I gotta say. People bring some really scary firework out. And also, like, everyone can get it. Good fix? Thank you. Everyone can get firework, pretty much. Like, little kids get their hands on, like, these little firecracker type of things. which is so dangerous. But there's also like these huge bomb type of fireworks that are not hard enough to get. Blondie and Clyde? Oh, Blondie and Clyde. Thank you so much for raiding. How are you? How was your stream? What were you up to? Hi Ben, how are you? So, for everyone who's new here, welcome in. First of all, I'm Annie. I usually play Animal Crossing or Avengers or some other game, but every other Tuesday I do a baking stream, and today we're making gingerbread houses. So welcome in. I hope you guys have a good time, and tell me about you guys' Christmas traditions. What do you guys do during Christmas? We're fine. Cool. What were you up to? Let me give you a quick shout out. Gotta lean over to do that. My keyboard is way up here. Oh, thank you, Inverter. Appreciate it. Oh, you were doing just chatting too. What were you up to? Hydrate? I will. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. There we go. Much better. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, basically Dutch people blowing up the country. And little kids getting their hands on fireworks. Yeah, of course. So should I call you Blondie? Is that, the right term for you? Thank you, Inverter. I appreciate it. Oh, Ina. Alright. Ina. That's a pretty name. Sorry if I have to, like, move forward every once in a while to read. My chat is way over there for me. Alright. Oh, that looks pretty good. What else do we have going on here? There's just a whole bunch of dots and swirlies, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think that looks cool. I'm gonna add some smaller dots by basically just piping it onto this skewer. Blondie or Ina is both fine. I like that. Ina. Is it Ina or Ina? I see Smarties in the bowl with the candy canes. Absolutely. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on in here. I showed you guys at the beginning, but let me show you again what we got in this bowl. I needed a long time to remember this name. Oh, okay. So basically what we got in here is these mini M&Ms, which are Smarties. Ina, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. I just forgot that my that my camera is no longer on this side, it's on this side now. So we got these tiny little M&Ms. We call these Smarties here. And we got these things that we call dragibus here, but they're basically round jelly beans, I think is the best way to describe them. And they've got these little Haribo candies. These are like tiny mice, which I think would be cute as like a reference to the Nutcracker. Little fish, which I'm not sure if I'll use that, but thought it was cute. And a whole bunch of stuff. Little cherries. That's most of it. Then we've got these menthol gumdrops, which are like my favorite. Green menthol. They're so cute, I know, right? And then over here, I've got some marshmallows that I kind of want to make a snowman out of. I've got some Kit Kats, some Rolos, and some rosemary to make a rosemary tree out of. So that's basically what we got going on. I get hungry when looking at this. I was just saying, get a snack if you don't have one yet. Because I can imagine that you'd get hungry by looking at this. Oh boy. The icing is coming out the other end. Squish that back before that turns into some type of disaster. Welcome to the Hungry Club. Exactly. So Aina, what did you do on your stream? Just talking, or were you doing something? There's a little excess frosting at the tip, so I took some of that off. There we go. And I want like, basically like a scalloped edge around this. If I can figure out how I want to do that exactly. I don't really think that looks good, but we'll follow through. Maybe I'll just pull this out this way and turn it into a swirl. Just kind of like that. That looks better to me. Let's see here. Do you know these little pearls which you can iron to a picture? Oh yeah, I do. Like the little beads, right? We did a rose picture out of those pearls. Oh, cool. That's really fun. It's like the ones that you can like iron, right? You just said that you can iron them. But they're like these cylindrical beads. Yeah, the ones made out of plastic that you iron together. Yeah, I know those for sure. That's fun. It's okay, I get later a burger before the Christmas time. My cheat day actually Friday, but they were closed. Oh no! Well, it's good that you can have your cheat day on Friday for Christmas. Yeah, something like that. But that sounds like a really good time. Making some pictures with beads. So I know, what time is it where you're from? What time is it for you? Yeah, they're made out of plastic and melt together when ironing. Yeah, I know exactly which ones you mean. They're like these, I think they're just pretty much called ironing beans. Beans. Speaking is hard today. Ironing beads. You put them like on a tray with like the spikes, right? Let's disconnect this to the window. Something like this. I'm not sure I like that, but that's okay. It's actually a cheat day weekend, Christmas time. Oh, for sure, go for it. It will be a gift. Oh, cool. For who? I think I was asking about the tray that you put them on is like a white tray with spikes that you put the beads on, right? I'm back. Grab some white chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, that sounds good. It's actually treat weekend, yep. And hot chocolate. Ooh, that sounds so good. I should finish my mocha. I got my coffee right here. Let me... Basically unfinished at all. It's fine. Oh, just picked them with your hand? Okay, cool. That seems tough. Thank you so much for hosting, Ben. I appreciate that. Let's add some dots around this heart as well. Just like 3 dots at the bottom here. And 3 more on the other side. Kind of like that. I also need to keep enough frosting to actually put the houses together. So after this, I think maybe we'll go into... Oh, oops. Go into some of the other colors of frosting that I have. Always love a hot chocolate. Ooh, for sure. Hot chocolate's the best. You have it with marshmallows? So actually, the way I found out that these candy canes are banana flavored, which was such a huge disappointment, was because I put a candy cane in my hot chocolate and it melted. And all throughout the hot chocolate experience, I kind of felt like it had a little bit of a weird flavor, and then I got to the bottom of my cup, and it was just pure banana. I have to go now, do some Christmas stuff, but you were very nice, and I will come back sometime. Thank you so much. Have a great time doing your Christmas stuff. Thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great holiday if I don't see you anymore. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, this actually kind of looks like the heart has wings, which I'm kind of into. We're getting there. And whipped cream and sometimes a flake. Ooh, I love flakes. We don't really have those here, but they're so good. I remember I went to London about 2 years ago, and I brought like a whole, like, I think I brought like 10 flakes back home because I was so into them. They were so good. And also the peppermint arrows. I love those. There. Merry Christmas, Ina. Sorry if I'm not reading the comments too quickly. I'm focusing on all this. Takes a lot of brain power, apparently. There we go. We also have the white chocolate snowflakes here for Christmas. Oh, that's so cool. That sounds so good. I just love the texture of them. The flakes. They're so, you know, flaky. Ooh, is the heart gonna be a red color? I think I'm gonna make it candy cane striped. So partially, yeah. A little bit. there. The white frosting is coming out of the sides again. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Do you guys enjoy shopping for Christmas dinner? I enjoy it a little too much, honestly. I have such a good time with it. We go to like the big wholesale store and get like fancy vegetables and stuff. I have a good time doing it. And I get really inspired by doing the grocery shopping. And one more dot up here. I also want to add something over here at the bottom of the window, so I think I'll just add like 2 more of these petal shapes, but like kind of almost make them connect. Just about like this. Because I feel like the bottom of this is still a little blank. Hey Proud Trico, how are you? Just happy the stream we all needed. After that Life is Strange episode. Oh my goodness, right? Man, I'm so sorry I couldn't finish it. The computer is just... it's done for. It really is. I can't do something like that. No patience and motor skills are not the best. Well, I mean, you don't have to make it super intricate. It's more about about having fun, you know? But I can imagine that it could be tough, for sure, to make something like this. I'm having a time with it, too. It's all good. I've got my coffee and a great chill stream, so it's a good day. For sure. Thank you so much for being here. We're having a good time over here. Much better time than yesterday. Much more upbeat, much more happy. Much less incredibly dramatic and somewhat traumatic, honestly. I'm hoping I can just do my stream tomorrow, that we can get the computer working again. We got most of the parts in today, but basically pretty much the most important part right now, which is the case, we didn't get in. So that's a little annoying. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen with the stream tomorrow, but I guess we'll just have to see. I might stream from my laptop and then I'll just do Animal Crossing. But I was hoping to do Avengers tomorrow, since I wasn't able to stream Avengers on Friday either, since that was when the big crash happened. Or the first big crash. There. Cool, most of those who were in the Life is Strange stream already knew what was gonna happen. That's true. Most of you guys already knew, but jeez. I wish I could have finished the episode at least, because the computer hasn't turned on at all, so I haven't even been able to go on, you know? Let me add a couple more swirls to the side here, and then we're gonna go into some red and green. I'm really liking this white on brown though. I think that looks pretty Pretty cute. But yeah, I was kind of hoping to do an Avengers stream tomorrow and, you know, have a good time, play a mission with my boyfriend, you know, as I usually do during the Avengers streams, but we'll see if that's going to be an option at all. Because I think streaming Animal Crossing from my laptop should be fine. I did that at the beginning when I first started streaming, and that worked out pretty well back then. Just so happy I was able to prep you for that. Oh my goodness, me too. Gosh, if you weren't there to prepare me for like anything at all, that would have been even more scarring, honestly. But yeah, now we kind of left it off on a cliffhanger going into that party. But hopefully I can just continue where I finished off during the next one. Time to buy a new computer? Pretty much already did. We got a new CPU, a new motherboard, and technically we also got a new case, but it didn't come in for some reason. The rest of the package did, but the case did not come in, and the motherboard that we got does not fit in the current case. That's why we had to get a new one. So it's a little bit of a tricky situation there. I will now. It's always nice to have you running in the background. Alright, have a good lurk. Ben, thank you so much for being here. Alright. This side is looking a little rough. Right over here. Yeah, I mean, I had to buy a new PC pretty much for it, because we don't know what happened exactly. It shouldn't be the power supply, but besides that, it's pretty much a free-for-all between CPU and motherboard. Because the GPU should be fine, since we tried a new GPU and it still happened, so it shouldn't be the GPU. Cliffhangers are always a pain, because it leaves you wondering. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, but I don't know what's gonna happen now. I still don't know who killed Rachel. Oh well. I'll figure it out eventually. But it might take a while. A while longer than I was hoping for. Because basically, I'm pretty sure episode 4 closes off the main story. And then in episode 5, you get, like, another huge choice to go through. Ooh, so guys, I saw that no spoilers for sure. You guys know, but I don't yet. I saw that the Steam winter sale is going on. Have you guys found anything interesting on there? Anything you guys want to buy? Or any extremely good deals that you've seen floating around? I saw that Life is Strange 2 is on sale. So, I guess I should probably get that. I'm kind of just adding little details here. Not really too predetermined. I'll need to check out the Steam deals. I've been going crazy buying from the PlayStation Store deals. Ooh. What kind of stuff do they have going on there? Man, I can't wait to finally get the PlayStation 5. We've been trying so hard. Every opportunity that we've gotten to try to buy one we've taken, but bots have taken over. And we're not paying like $900 for one, you know? Which is what, like, resellers are selling them for right now. Just not going for it. There's just no way. Alright, I think that's good on this side. So let me add these details to the other end. And then we'll go on to some red and green details. You got it through pre-order? Ooh, that's good. Are you enjoying it so far? You've gotten it in, I assume. Check out Epic Games. They are giving away a free PC game every day till the end of the month. Oh, cool. We will check that out. Let's see here. Let's add these swirlies on the other end. Here we go. My brother and sisters got me an Xbox Series X from them for Christmas. No way! So you've got both of the new consoles. That's cool. Jeez. Well, congratulations. That's really cool. I can imagine lots and lots of people are getting Xboxes and PlayStations and Switches for their Christmas presents. I remember getting the first Nintendo DS for my birthday one year, and I was so excited about it. But I didn't really have the money to buy any games for it, so I had like this one demo that it came with. Gotta have the best of both worlds, for sure. If you can, then for sure. So I had this one demo of some shooter game. I'm not really sure what it was. I don't remember the name of it. I played that for a little bit once I first got it, but I wasn't really into that. And I got like this dual card type of thing that was from the Game Boy. You could still put the Game Boy cartridges in that. And it was the Lion King and this like Disney princess game. And that one was fun. The Disney princess game. Also the Lion King one was actually really fun. It was like these little puzzle games, side-scrolling kind of platformer type of games. But I never really had any like Mario Karts or stuff like that on it. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to play most of those games for pretty much the first time on the Switch now. Some of the more classic Nintendo games. The Lion King game is amazingly fun but very difficult. Ooh, you had that one too? That one is so fun, right? Ooh, and I remember I had an Ice Age game as well. I forgot, but I did have the Ice Age game as well. I think I got that one a lot later, though. I had a Switch a couple years back. Still use it every day. I love the Switch. The Switch is amazing. It's such a great console. It's like the perfect hybrid between a handheld and like more of a gaming computer type of situation. Not a gaming computer, but like the perfect mix between a handheld and what would you call that? Like a console that you would just leave on your desk, basically. Is there a word for that that I just can't think of? I feel like there probably is. Alright, let's add these petals here. I think they're petals, or kind of leaf-like thingies. Grabbing these skewers was probably the best decision for this. There's a word for it, but I do not know it. Okay, good, so I'm not just being totally, like, forgetful about it. It's not just, like, this really simple word that I should probably already know. So, I was wondering, with Christmas presents, do you prefer to have it be a total surprise what you're getting? Or do you prefer to be, like, going downtown with whoever's getting you a Christmas present and being able to pick it out yourself? I really like the element of surprise when someone gets you a Christmas present, but I can totally understand the other end as well. That's what I usually do with my dad, is we just kind of go out and pick out something. So for me, it mostly depends on who I'm with. Alright, I think that's it for the white details right now. I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break. Let me know what you guys think about the whole presents should be a surprise or you should be able to pick them out thing. And I'll be back in about a minute. Or actually, I might call my dad back real quick, so 5 minutes. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry that took a little longer. I was talking to my dad about doing the Christmas shopping for Christmas dinner. Just about what I was talking to you about. So, that's what took a little longer. Besides that, for now I'm done with this white frosting, so let me put this away. And let me grab the red icing, which I think I'm just gonna not put into a piping bag. I think I'm just gonna use that from the bowl. The top is crisped up a little bit, so I'm gonna just mix that around a little bit. Just to get that loose again. Just about like that. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do next is add some stripes to the heart to make it kind of candy cane-ish. This might be more difficult than I was expecting. That's okay. Not too bad, actually. So, I was eating these big Japanese mushrooms the other day. I forget what their name is, but they're like, they have these really thick white stems, and they're kind of spongy at the stem. And I was thinking, if you would cut these up into medallions, they would be exactly like scallops, pretty much, texture-wise, and like visually. So I was thinking, like, since for Christmas Eve dinner, we usually have lobster or some other type of fish or shellfish, I could make vegetarian scallops instead of having to, you know, find some other replacement for myself. So that's pretty much what I think I'll do for the Christmas Eve dinner. I was also not expecting to be able to kind of chill out because my dad has most of it covered actually this year, which is convenient for me, honestly. Let's add these stripes in real quick. That one went a little far. That's okay. There. Let me clean that up a little bit. Let me show you what that looks like. Got this cute little candy cane heart now. Where else do I want to add candy cane stripes? Maybe I'll just add some red borders around things. Maybe like a red border around this heart. The heart at the top. Which is also dried surprisingly well. I was expecting that big blob to take a little longer to dry. But this frosting makes quick work of that. Just about like this. There. Now we have a little red border around the heart. Now I feel like it needs something down here as well, so I don't know, maybe I'll just add some red swirls down there. This frosting is opaque enough to do that, I think. And I'll just connect that to the bigger swirls up here. And add another one in the middle. It almost looks like a sleigh to me, the way this is swirled. So I know a lot of people haven't really been feeling too Christmassy this year. How are you guys with that? Do you feel the Christmas spirit, or has it not really hit you? I feel like doing crafts like this really helps out with that type of, kind of getting the Christmas spirit back. And having a Christmas tree and turning on the lights and stuff. I feel like a lot of Christmas this year is creating it for yourself. Making your own Christmas, basically. Since it's not really going out to shops and hearing the Christmas music in stores. Seeing the lights out on the streets. Things like that that usually give me a very Christmassy feeling. I remember last year I would just kind of... There's this one Starbucks that I have pretty near to my house that you can kind of look... You can sit upstairs and then out of the window you can look down at one of the busier streets. And I would just kind of look out of the window there and look at all the people with their Christmas presents in their bags and stuff. And that would give me a really Christmassy feeling, but that's really not an option this year either. So, it's been kind of weird trying to create Christmas in that way. Where else do I want to add? Maybe I'll add 2 red hearts, just like right here on the side. Oh yeah, I like that. Ooh, that got a little messy, but I'll clean it up. It adds the red I needed in the middle, so that's good. Oops, that made a big mess. Let me clean that up as soon as possible. There we go. Luckily this frosting is stiff enough that I can still move it off of wherever I spill it, basically. So, if I make a little bit of a mess, it's not too big of a problem. And just swirl these into more heart-shaped figures. So today at 3, ooh, actually, yikes, that's in about half an hour. That went so much quicker than I was expecting. My boyfriend has his work Christmas party situation, which should be pretty fun. The Christmas parties at his work are usually very fun, but since it's going to be over Zoom or something this year, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with it. Last year's Christmas party was amazing. It's more like a Christmas dinner that they do. And we went to this really fancy restaurant. You could bring like your boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff like that. We went to this really fancy restaurant. Hi, gingerbread TTV. Is that how I say your name? You can donate through, just like that. Yeah, the command donate. Oh, apparently that sends you 2 things now. But that's how you donate.
Talking about my work. Guess what just released on Stadia?
Oh, which one is that? Temple of Osiris?
No, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. The
Guardian of
project
Light.
we're working on.
Oh, cool.
It's released now.
Well, that's out on Stadia right now. Wait, can you repeat what it was called?
Lara Croft and the Temple of... Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light.
Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light is out on Stadia right now.
It's even on sale right now. Like, it started with a sale.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And
so
it's on
like
sale, so if you guys are interested. $5 on Stadia. That's nothing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That feels good.
Yeah. So Ginger, basically you click on the link and it'll send you to my PayPal page. That's tough to say. And you can donate through there if you want to. There. Got 2 little hearts on the sides now. This is what it's looking like. I think this is about good for the red on this side. So I'm going to start adding that on to the other side now. The same details. If I can finish that in 10 minutes, you'll donate 100? Sounds like a challenge to me. Alright, I'm gonna try. 10 minutes on the clock. I'm at pretty much exactly 2 hours right now. So, let's try it out. I'm gonna focus then. So Ginger, how are you? How are your holidays so far? I know they haven't really started yet, but like, any plans? Oop. All right. There's the first swirl. Now the other swirl. I'm still gonna try to be really precise with this, because I still want this to look really nice. I'm trying to think if there's... Oh, I do actually have other plans still for the holidays. So in Holland, you basically have 2 days of Christmas. The 26th is called Second Christmas Day for us, basically. And on that day, we usually just kind of go to grandparents' houses and other more extended family. Or go over to friends if that's more like your tradition. Stuff like that. And for the 26th, I'm going to be going over to my, I guess my great aunt's house. And we're going to have a second Christmas Day dinner there, which sounds so like roundabout kind of. Second Christmas Day dinner. So I'm basically having 3 Christmas dinners this year. I'm going to Hawaii with my girlfriend? No way! That's so cool! That sounds really nice. I would love to go to Hawaii one day. That'd be amazing. Okay, Amazon app. The app says we think fridge is something... If you even thought I haven't... Wait, so Amazon wants you to buy a fridge, but you haven't even been searching for a fridge? That's interesting. It's like, oh, we think you need this. Is that what you mean? Alright, first heart's done, second heart coming in strong. What else do we have? We have the border at the top heart and the candy cane stripes. And those are all the red details. Let me get like a nice stringy bit. There we go. Oop. Sorry for touching the mic. I'm sorry if that was an annoying sound. There we go. Once I get that nice stripe at the tip of the skewer, the candy cane stripes go pretty easily. And adding in the last couple of stripes here. This is what we're looking like so far. It's looking pretty cute if I do say so myself. Back in 10 minutes. If you're done, I'll donate. Well, thank you. I hope to welcome you back in 10. I'll definitely be done with the red details in 10, that's for sure. I'd say. There we go. And that's the little red border around the heart. Wow! Someone donated 8 euros and 20 cents. Thank you so much. To someone. And I didn't see the message. I think it just said, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. That's going straight towards the kitty ear headphone funds. There we go. That's the red borders. And that's everything that's red. To someone, hi, I'm Korean. You pronounce as good. Thank you. So how's life in Korea right now? And thank you so much for the donation. It becomes creepy when my fridge gets broken, and because of that, Amazon says, here's a new fridge for you. Yikes, that's so weird. It's like, oh, we noticed that your fridge is broken. We know now. And we're gonna send you fridge stuff. That is creepy. But to someone, thank you so much for donating. How's your day? Alright. So we got all the red details. Let me add some green now. So I've got my bowl of green right here, which is also a little crunchy. That's okay, because this will mix in pretty easily. Also, guys, if anyone is interested, I have merch. The link is in chat right now. You guys can check that out, and no pressure to buy anything, but I worked hard in it, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Hey, Lemon Seed, how are you? How are you doing? So I think I'm gonna add like leaf-like designs with this green. So basically, over the top of some of these swirls, we're gonna add some green. I have a whole bunch of candy that I think I'll add to the roof at some point. Your day was good? I'm glad to hear. What have you been up to? And are you excited for the holidays? I think I want to make this dot right here green. I just like adding small green details in here. And like a green stripe over this one. And this one. About like that. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Lemon Seed. I'm doing good. Getting pretty close to done with these front panels of the gingerbread house, I gotta say. Let me make a couple more of these dots green. There we go. And I think I want to add some fully green swirls. Maybe more like stem-like things. I'm not sure where though. Ooh, maybe around the hearts. I think that'll look pretty cute. Just like that. Oops. There we go. This is kind of what that looks like. It kind of makes a heart look like a flower. I can't English good, sorry, but I'm learning. No problem at all. So far, your English is good. What are you doing for Christmas? If there's anything you don't understand, I can repeat it in a different way. Man, learning another language seems really tough. I'm very lucky that I grew up bilingual. There. I think that's about the green details that I want to go for. Let me show it off. About like that. Now let's go on to the other side. Add it over there. And then I think that's pretty much the front panels done. There. Don't have any plans for the holidays? Oh. Well, are you gonna see family, Lemon Seed? I will spend time with my girlfriend. Oh, that's nice. What are you and your girlfriend gonna do? Let's add these stems around the hearts. Go over some of these dots with the green. This dot gets some green. Inverter, thank you so much for donating 8 euros. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. Darn it, I can't read the message. Wait, let me open it up on my phone so I can see what you guys are sending me. I'm with my family right now, so I guess you are spending it with family then, huh? Let's see. The text of that is so small, I couldn't see what you sent. Let me see if I can see it through here. Let me just log in real quick. If I can remember my password at all. Oh, there we go. That's why. This takes a little bit, but that's okay. Two-step verification, of course. Inverter, I really appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. Let's see here. Now I want to see what you sent. There we go. I should be able to see it now. Give me a sec. You can read it off stream, I don't mind. Well, I still want to be able to see what you sent, because it's nice, you know? Oh, well, it's really not working on my phone for some reason. Maybe I thought I opened it in browser. Let's see if this will work. If this doesn't work, I might have to. Oh, it really isn't working on my phone. I'm sorry. I wish I could read it right away. But I'll send you a message in Discord thanking you again. Because I really do appreciate it. Alright, let's finish off these green details here. How about that? And these leaf-like things up here, and I think that's pretty much all the green details we got going on here. There. Stay. There it is. And I think those are the two front panels done. What do you guys think? Looks pretty cute, right? Oh, I hate to say it, but I pretty much... The Christmas party for my boyfriend's work is starting in about 15 minutes, and I really kind of don't want to be going through that, because, well, his computer is right over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up these things. I'm going to build up the house and glue it all together. We'll see how long that takes. If I have time left, I'll decorate some more, but I'm afraid I might not have any more time left. Build everything quietly. Maybe. But also, like, his camera is right there, you know? So it's kind of difficult. But let me grab the rest of the cookies. Your house is adorable. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh no. One of the cookies for the chimney broke. Look. 2 pieces. Maybe I can glue them together. We'll see. Let me put them together. This house is so tiny. There's basically... It's all one room, basically. Okay. Let's see here. What's the best course of action to go about this? Let me first of all try to glue these back together with a little bit of icing. It's a little bit clogged up here. There we go. That should help. Glue that right together. Let's hope that works. I guess if you guys want to join my Discord, I probably will be decorating the rest of this house. And then I'll send a picture in my Discord of the finished product, so you guys can see it. Alright, let me add some icing to this panel. I want a nice thick layer of icing so it'll really stick well. Oh boy. Icing's going everywhere now. Yeah, thank you for sharing the Discord, Inverter. There's my Discord if anyone wants to join to see the end product. There. Got a nice layer of icing right here. And let's stick one of the panels onto this. I just realized I was holding it upside down. That would have been problematic. Doors being at the top and stuff. There we go. I saw someone putting like this at an edge. Oop. Something like that. Let me add a little more icing to the outside edge here. To really get them to stick together. This is really the toughest part, I think. To get them actually stuck together. Well, let me bring this over like that. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Something like that. I didn't have seen before the make gingerbread decoration because it's not familiar to our culture. Yeah, I understand what you mean. You haven't seen a gingerbread decoration before. I can imagine that that's different from your culture. That they maybe don't have that in Korea. Do you like it? Would you ever want to do it yourself? Alright, I'm gonna add a nice thick layer of icing right here. What kind of Christmas traditions do you have in Korea? Do you celebrate Christmas a lot there? So, I had these little LED lights that I got, by the way. Okay, you can't really see it, but these little LED lights that I want to put inside before I put the roof on. I think that'll look really cute. It looks delicious, right? My voice is going already. Let me add... let me take a drink of water, actually. My voice just slowly disappearing. Actually, same Annie. I only see these things on TV and internet, but it's something we don't do here too. Really? Yeah, I mean, it's really not a Dutch thing to do either. I think it might be a Scandinavian tradition originally, so not far from here. But it's definitely come over mostly from American tradition, I think. Let me try to add a little bit of frosting to the inside of the... Oh. Well, since the wall fell off, I can just add it on like this. That's fine too. The chimney cookie is stuck to it now. That's fine. Just about like that. Should work out for me. So what's Christmas like in Korea? What do you do? And let me add some more to the sides here. Now I know it's a bad idea to add the roof on right away. But since we're in a little bit of a time crunch here, I'm gonna do it anyways. There we go. So that might turn into a huge disaster, but we'll see. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Gosh, guys, I can't believe tomorrow's my last stream of this year. It's been pretty crazy this year, but I've had so much fun with you guys. And I can't wait to keep going in 2021. There we go. Those sides look pretty well stuck on. I think that'll stay. Alright. Let me add in the little Christmas lights. I think I want to feed them through the window over here on the side. So I can still turn it on and off. Christmas traditions we do usually, like only for my family. We just eat and open presents. Others have games where the grown-ups would sponsor the prizes. Oh, cool. That's really fun. So basically, kind of like a Secret Santa situation? Or different? Hi, I Will Rise. Here for the gingerbread? Well, you're just in time. We're just finishing off building it up. In the background, my boyfriend is preparing for the Christmas party. He got this huge box full of all kinds of goodies in the mail from them. Do you guys get like a Christmas present from the person you work for? Or the company that you work for? Oops. In the Netherlands, it's really encouraged for the person that you work for, the company that you work for, to hand out Christmas presents to the people working. I think it's a really nice, nice thought, you know? Send them a little package. Don't get one from my company? Does that not really happen where you're from, or just like not your company specifically? Alright, let me feed this through the window without breaking down the whole thing. Oh boy. There we go. That didn't turn into a huge disaster. Not a huge one, at least. But sometimes we have Christmas parties and we do Secret Santa. Oh, that's fun too. So you do stuff for Christmas. Right. Fluff up these lights a little bit, so they'll be all around the house. Sorry about the crunching sound. You guys have that too? Most companies here do have like some type of Christmas package that you get. Not all the time though. Alright. Let me try to move this over so you can actually see the pretty side of the house. There we go. Oops. Let me add another line of frosting right here to reinforce the strength of it. There. That looks pretty strong to me. One time I bought a super big stuffed bear, and the teacher who got it gave me the, "What the heck am I gonna do with this face?" That's so funny. What am I gonna do with this giant bear? We call that here the Christmas basket. The company I'm in isn't doing too well with the finance, so there's no way for us getting paid that anytime soon. Oh, that's too bad. But it's nice that it does happen where you were from. When I was a kid, my parents gave my sister and me presents. They pretended it was Santa Claus. Alright, that makes sense. That's similar over the rest of the world, I'd say. Just wanted to say you do it good. Oh, thank you. That's sweet of you. Alright, let me turn on the lights. Cute. Alright, I'm gonna turn them off again, add the roof, and then we'll get the full effect. So to someone, do you have big Christmas dinners? Alright, let me add a whole bunch of frosting to this roof, because I like how that looks, like kind of frosty, like snow. bunch of it all over it. Ooh, how old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? Gosh, I can't remember really. I didn't have like a traumatic Santa's not real experience, honestly. I think I was probably like around 8 or so when I was like, okay, it's kind of over. The gig is up, you know? How about you guys? We don't have gingerbread here in Japan. I miss gingerbread so much. And pumpkin spice. I miss pumpkin spice. You don't have pumpkin spice in Japan either? I would imagine that that would be something you guys would have. Or like some type of gingerbread kits or something. But you can make your own gingerbread and pumpkin spice. Making pumpkin spice isn't too labor intensive. It's basically just mixing up a bunch of spices and adding it to whatever you want. Alright, I'm gonna add the roof to the top of this. I feel like I'm gonna have to hold this for a little bit. Dinner with my girlfriend? Sorry, Mom. You're gonna have dinner with your girlfriend? Oh, oopsie. Sorry, that was my phone. I'll call back later. Alright. Let me hold this roof for a little bit to make sure it's all stuck on well. It's looking pretty cute though. This is gonna slide off so easily. I'm gonna add a line to the top as well. Right up here. Just to fasten it. It's tough to pipe out this icing. It's pretty thick. There, that's sticking on pretty well. All right, well, I guess that's pretty much it for this gingerbread house for now. I am gonna finish decorating it later. It became a house, you did it, thank you. Thanks for the positive reinforcement for this house that is completely incomplete. Alright, let me move it a little bit back so you can see it on this camera. There. That looks pretty cute, right? But here comes the best part. The lights go on! I'm gonna mess up now, but I'm gonna try to move this camera a bit so you can see it more up close. There we go. Not too shabby, right? Pretty cute. Alright guys, well, that's my gingerbread house. Let me put this back. Put that up close here. The lights will melt the icing? I don't think so, because they're these little LED lights that don't get hot. So it should be fine. I'm just gonna hold this up right like this. About like that. Spoiler alert, lights are edible too, for sure. Lights are edible. Alright guys, that's my gingerbread house. Thank you guys so much for watching, reinforcing, hanging out with me. Tomorrow's gonna be my last stream of the year. I hope you guys hang out, and if I don't see you tomorrow, then I hope you guys have really great holidays, and yeah, Merry Christmas. We're getting so close to Christmas, and I'm so excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. It is better than my house. It's better than my house too. I wish I had a house like this. Post food pics of the Christmas and New Year's Eve dinner, for sure. If you guys do too. If anyone wants to join my Discord, you're more than welcome to. You can use the Discord command in chat to join me there. If you're new here and not following yet, then I would love it if you would. And catch my stream next time. Yeah, have a very Merry Christmas. To someone, Inverter, I Will Rise, and everyone else in the chat. I hope you guys have great holidays, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Maybe I'll be playing Avengers, but probably I'll be playing Animal Crossing. Alright guys, let me find someone to raid. And we'll figure this one out real quick. Raid a channel. Who's on? How about we raid Tom? I haven't raided him in a little bit, and he's a very fun streamer. He's playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I think you guys will enjoy it over there. Merry Christmas, Proud Trico. I hope to see you again tomorrow. If I don't, I hope you have great holidays. Alright guys, let's raid Tickets Tom. Sorry about the noise. Let's raid Tickets Tom. I hope you guys have a great time over there. Let him know where you came from. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye guys. Let's raid. Hope you guys all join me over there, because he is a fantastic streamer. See you soon.